Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to new session. In previous session, we are discussed about how to design integrator using low pass, using operational amplifier, and how it also works as a low pass filter. And in this session, we are going to discuss about the designing of an differentiator circuit using op amp 741 IC. And also, we are going to discuss about how this behaves like an high pass filter. So this is the circuit which is having in place of when we discuss about the integrator, we were replay we have the resistor in input side and the capacitor and the feedback network. Whereas in the differentiated circuit, we have capacitor on the input side and the resistor on the feedback network, which is connected in inverting mode. So in from the first lecture, we are discussing only about the inverting mode configuration. Why inverting mode means inverting mode when we consider about it will offer an infinite gain in idle mode. So it is more preferable and easy to construct and easy to use. So because of some offset errors, null sets, and those by considering all these things, this non-inverting configuration is less preferable compared to inverting configuration. That's why we are morely preferable to inverting configuration. Let's look into that. So this is a inverting configuration of differentiator circuit which is having capacitor and resistors. So now let's analyze this circuit. So this is according to Kirchhoff current law, sum of entering currents towards a node is equal to sum of leaving currents. We are assuming that it is an idle circuit, idle case, so it offers infinite gain, and which is the positive terminal is connected to ground. So V plus is equals to 0. When we are considering idle case, V plus is equals to V minus. In this case, the voltage at the non-inverting terminal is equals to the voltage at the inverting terminal. So we are considering and we are deriving that equation is equals to sum of entering currents. So 0 minus 0, which is nothing but across the capacitor Q is equals to CV, right? So C into dV by dt is the voltage across the capacitor, and which is equals to 0 minus V naught, which is the output by R. V is equals to IR, right? So in this way. So sorry for that one. This is R by, so this is run. So when we take common and we considering the V naught is equals to minus RC into dV by dt. This is the expression, and when we plot the graph between frequency and gain axis, then we will get the response like this one. First, it will reject the all the low pass signal, low frequency signals, and after reaching a particular frequency, which is called the cutoff frequency, it is decided by the depending upon the values of R and C. So that's why this is also called as RC network of differentiator, RC network of integrator. Because of depending upon the R and C value, it will be this cutoff frequency is decided. So according to that only we will so whether from this region, from origin to this region, whether this will be not allowed, from this field to this is allowable to pass through this one. So it will be decided by the values of R and C. So by with help of R and C, we can design such that all the low pass signals should be not allowed inside them, and all the high frequency signal has been allowed. So this is the expression minus V naught is equals to minus RC into dV by dt. So now let's look into the in multisim software how this is going to be executed. Let's go for that one. Now let's see this one in the multisim software how we are going to design. In the multisim software we are not till now design, right? So now we'll design and let execute that one. And see, I have been designed the circuit such that which is having a function generator, and this is the oscilloscope and function generator, saturation voltages, and the capacitor and the resistor which are connected in series manner, which is the idle case, and having positive terminal is connected to ground. It is an inverting configuration. So let's look here. I have been given the sine wave as an input with 1 hertz frequency and 10 volts peak to peak. Okay. So now let's observe what is the sign integration. Differentiation of sine is cos, but we are in connecting in inverting modes, right? So it will be minus cos. Okay, you can clearly observe the output whether we are getting the positive mode or negative mode. Okay, Now I'm run this code, then double click on this one. So you can clearly observe such that by noting down I have been given the sinusoidal signal, right? So to observe clearly, I will extend this one. So you can clearly observe, okay, right? So sine theta, this is the sine wave, which is in red color. This is the input, which is in blue color. That is the output. So to avoid the confusion, I have been taken two colors. You can see here, right? Okay. Next. So this is the sine wave. Okay. Input I am giving sine theta. My output also will come from in positive mode cos theta when I considering in inverting configuration, but I am considering in inverting configuration, right? So my output sine theta, which is minus rc into d by dt of cos theta, right? Sine theta, right? So minus, you keep the r and c value constant, minus of d by dt of sine t. D by dt of sine t is cos t. Instead of that, we have negative sign, right? So you can clearly observe from the PPT. So this negative sign is there, right? D by dt of input is sine t. So minus of RC into d by dt of cos t. Sine t is cos t. Minus will come, right? RC into minus cos t. Minus cos t value is reflecting, right? So that's why the output will be in starts from 180 degrees phase. Okay, you can clearly observe that the output should be the negative. So in this way we can design the integrator circuit in the previous lecture and differentiator circuit in the present circuit. Now let's see the frequency response, whether it is behaving like a high pass filter or not. Let's wait. So I have been connected baud plotter to check the frequency response, whether it is behaving like a low pass filter or high pass filter. So by double clicking on that, you can clearly observe, right? So by this way, you can clearly observe that frequency response of high pass filter is starting from zero to origin is slightly increasing. After that, it is constant. The constant will be not will be appear. So it is like a constant one. You can clearly observe that by clicking on this, you will varies, right? So by this one, it all is from this point to this point. It will not will restrict all the high frequency low frequency signal. After that it will pass the all the signals. So in this way the differentiated circuit is behaving like an high pass filter. This is all for this session. If you have any doubts, please comment us below. If you are not subscribed till our channel, please subscribe our channel for the latest updates about MATLAB and multisim software designing using the operational amplifier, and various circuits will be discussed in the upcoming lecture. If you have any queries, please let me in comment section. Thank you for watching.